there needs to be more of an awareness of art and the value of art. I don't think the general public really aware of the true value of art, you know what I mean? Not just art as a beautiful thing, but art as a historical record, art as a reminder, art as a spiritual upliftment. I think a lot of people don't realize that just like how we need other professions, you need art. I always did art as a kid, and I got started because it was a good stress relief. And as a kid, I had a few issues. So I always used to draw to like, I guess, feel better. So I started from childhood, it developed over the years. I've been doing it quite a while now professionally, but I always did it, you know, for myself and also for friends as well. I used to give away a lot of artwork to friends, and eventually I just transitioned into like doing it as a living. Actually, I used to do steel construction, and that didn't work out because I'm an artist, not a builder. So I learned a lot, but it wasn't my cup of tea. So, and I almost fell off of a building doing it. So I was injured, and then I just had to rely on my art to like survive. So from there, it just continued, you know, and different things happened. Met my wife, and she's an artist as well, Randy Chollette, and she kind of helped guide me towards linking with other people, the gallery, National Gallery, and different organizations. And I just kept it up, you know. My journey as an artist began with Japanese symbols. I used to do them all, and you could even see them in the yard if you look around there. And that's how I actually started painting. And it was because of Kung Fu movies, really. And also my father, he used to travel a lot, and he brought back a book from Japan, but the book was in Japanese. And so I always used to look at these characters, and I always used to admire them. And I started drawing them like just all over the place, until I seen my sister, my younger sister, Sherry, she started doing stick people. And I was like, wow, oh my goodness, she blew my mind. So then I started doing stick people. And it just kind of developed from there, you know. The more started off from stick people. And then over the years, I could literally see the stick people turning into actual figures. Once I have the concept, it all starts from there. And after the concept, then I sketch it out, like either charcoal or pencil, just a quick sketch, and then I start adding colors. Balance has a lot to do with art, so I have to choose certain colors that represent certain feelings, emotions, and it's not as like complicated as it sounds, but yeah, balance is a major part to art. How it came about at the art at the Spot Stock is they called me years ago to do some art at the Spot Stock, and I did it. And then over the years, you know, it got damaged from storms, from the weather, and then the Port Authority called me recently to repair it, and that's how that came about. And well, the inspiration behind the artwork itself, a lot of it is historical, like the catboard, and it has a lot to do with our history. And the abstract part of it has to do with ancient history, as well as recent history. And most people know me for, I guess, the stained glass technique. And so I just had to put a stained glass on there, you know, just as a signature. Finding inspiration in our heritage and our history. The archives, number one, I like, you know, my wife and she likes the archives a lot, but I like history books, and I go to the archive once and again, but I really love history. And just reading, like everything has a history, number one, like even to the smallest thing you might not think has a history. Everything has a history, and the history has a direct effect on where we are right now. I never forget that. I always try to like highlight that in my art, and just to make people have an awareness of, yeah, this is where we come from. You know what I mean? You have to know where you come from to realize where you're going. You know what I mean? In this painting, right? the day is trapped in that painting, as in every day is different. So right now as we speak, we have pollen blowing in the air. All of that gets trapped in the paint itself. So it's almost like a encapsulation of the day. It's sealed in the paint. The days that I spent are literally sealed in the paint. Art has always been with humanity. Art and music has always been with humanity and has always played a major part. You know what I mean? And especially, like, I think when you go around to the Caribbean and you see how much they're using their arts and it's everywhere. That's where I would like Cayman to be, where you have art everywhere. It's not just a once in a while thing, or it should be, and especially for the younger generation, it's not just banking alone, it's not just lawyer, being a lawyer. That has a place, but everything has a place. The world without art would be what? The world without music would be what? It's just boring. It's just boring beyond belief, For the young artists coming up, like, once you know for a fact that this is what you want to do, we all go through times when we doubt ourselves, we doubt our art, we doubt, should we be doing this or not? But just know that you gotta have stumbling blocks, but you can make a stumbling block a stepping stone. It's all about your mentality and your willpower to get it done no matter what. And just express yourself. And that's what life is about,